A consistent theme in holistic training is developing strength through range of motion. By focusing on this concept, we are developing mobility in the body for nearly all movements that we work on. By training in this way, we are conditioning the connective tissue in our bodies to be able to handle greater loads through lengthened positions. This phase of the muscle and fascial tissue is what we refer to as the long range. There's also mid-range and short range. Most of your average gym goers will be primarily training in these two ranges. But fewer athletes focus on long-range strength. Some of the major benefits of training in this way are developing mobility or active range of motion, building tissue that is resilient through stretched positions, and lastly, strength through range allows for more athletic ability. Mobility or active range of motion is your tissue and joints' ability to actively express full and fluid movement and should be considered a priority for any athlete. Mobility allows us to move well, creating more efficiency and less internal resistance in our own bodies. By loading our tissue through long ranges, we are building tissue that is resilient in these stretched positions. By creating muscle that has strength and length, we're developing athletic bodies that will be less susceptible to injury, allowing us to perform better at our sport while also decreasing our chance of overstraining our tendons, ligaments, and muscles. If you've ever struggled with mobility, then loading your muscles through these long ranges might just be what you're missing. Essentially, what we're doing is we're telling the nervous system that we're very strong in these positions and we can handle these loads. This allows the nervous system to let go of all of its contractile ability of the muscle fibers and fascial systems. It then grants you permission to move through these ranges. The reason many people are tight is that their muscle is also weak in those long ranges. That's why the nervous system contracts your fibers and prevents you from going there, because it's trying to protect you from tearing your tissue. So through this understanding, we can see that light stretching is low intensity resistance training for the long range of a muscle. Some people stretch, but they also load their mid and short ranges much more than they do their long ranges. This is why by loading through the long, mid, and short range, we are creating the best chance for muscle performance and health. For all of these reasons, you will be completing full range movement patterns for all of the exercises in holistic training. This will ensure functionality and health of the tissue, and it will allow you to perform at your best. Each exercise video will highlight how to meet the requirements of a full range rep. This way, you will always be working toward our goal of building the most resilient tissue possible. I hope this video shows you the importance of practicing full range movement patterns and why it is one of the holistic training principles. Always keep these concepts in mind as you go through holistic training to optimize your tissue health and performance.